Hello. So, something else that someone's asked me to explain is ing. How do we use ing? What does it mean? How is it sometimes a verb and sometimes a noun? It's a tense. Oh no, not a tense. Tenses are so hard, so confusing. There's so much to learn. No. Start from the beginning. Don't get your head in a flap. Don't explode. Let's just think about it a little bit. Tenses fundamentally are actually really simple. All a tense is a way of telling you when an action happened and possibly how it relates to other actions. That's it. When did it happen? So think about it. Now I speak. Earlier I spoke. So there, we've got the present tense and the simple past tense. Tomorrow I will speak. Future tense. But sometimes we need to explain things that are a little bit more complicated. We need to explain when they were happening. So we need to know how they fit on a timeline. So what's the easiest way to visualize them? It's on a timeline. So what does that mean? Well, look, I spoke, I speak, I will speak, I am speaking. So when am I using that I am speaking? I'm using it for an ongoing event, an action that is continuing. That's why it's called the continuous tense sometimes, the present participle or the present continuous, because it is happening. It is an ongoing event that started in the past, is happening now, and will carry on to an indefinite time in the future. So how do we form it? Well, we use it with the appropriate form of the verb to be. So if we're talking about now, I am talking. I hope you are listening. He is listening. She is listening. It is listening. We are. They are. So we use the appropriate form of the verb to be with ing. What about if we want to put it in the past? Well, all we do is change the form of that verb to be. I was listening. You were listening. He, she, or it was listening. So we haven't changed the listening bit. We've just changed the version of the verb to be that goes in front of it. And when would we use that? Well, if now I am talking. But if we want to describe an ongoing event but in the past, then we would say I was listening. And usually it's used with another action. It's when something else happened. I was eating my dinner when the phone rang. So it's used to show the relationship between two events in the past. And if you think about it on a timeline, it's a bit easier to understand. Timelines are the best way to understand any tenses. So on my list of things to do is a whole series of these little explanations of some of the different tenses. And again, if you'd like that, tell me. If you have any other questions you'd like to answer, tell me. Brilliant. I hope this helps a bit. Bye bye.